And hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Pac-Man 256, which I haven't played in basically forever. So this should be interesting. I remember all of these power-ups being good, so we're just going to keep them. I think we're also going to play with our keyboard. Let's go. It's been a while since I've done this, so I'm just going to assume that I'm the master and that anything that happens that disputes that is obviously the game cheating. Because what else could it possibly be, right? Oh yeah, that's why I like this. That's right, I remember this. Look at that beautiful, beautiful electric death. And mayhem cutting through the ghost like magic. And the count starts over, unfortunately. It's alright. Yeah, and beautiful laser death too. Okay, no, I remember this. This is why I thought I was good at the game, is because all this wonderful stuff happens. You've got to grab the power-ups, right? You've got to get the score multiplier, otherwise what are you even doing? You're just pretending to play at that point. You've got to grab all the fruit, otherwise you never get the really high score. I don't remember what my score was. Like my really high score, it's got to be something big, right? It's got to be like some 20,000s at least. It'll tell me when we die. If we die. We may never die. This may be the infinite scoring game that I've been looking for. It's probably not, but you never know. Oh, there's some explosion stuff over there. I gotta grab it. You might say that was a little close. You might be right. But I think it was totally worth it. Okay, grab some fruit. So how you guys doing today? You guys doing well? Oh, okay, so that was a little close. Oh, damn. Thought I'd be able to sneak through. I thought I was going to be able to sneak through. Hey, Linz. Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. We're playing Star Wars this week. This week is awesome. Played some RimWorld. We're going to be playing Star Wars. We're going to play Divinity. This week is freaking awesome. Next week's going to suck, but this week is totally fine. You got to enjoy the weeks as they come. Oh, man, the strawberry I did not want. It's okay. Pinky can die, though. Pinky can straight up die. Oh! Yes! Alright. I'm not going to be able to get to them in time. Nope. Abort! Abort! Ah, Shazbot. Okay, no, this is fine. We can totally get through this. As long as we don't panic, we're okay. Do not, under any circumstances, panic. Because see, we made it. We made it. Totally fine. The ghost guy's gonna wake up there. Hello, everybody. How you doing? Okay, a little bit of panic here. A little bit of panic. Gotta admit, a little panicky. Do not, under any circumstances, die. That's not what I was doing there. I should have gone up the right side instead of waiting for the middle. That was it. That was my problem. It's okay. It's understanding those problems and addressing them. This doesn't help me at all. 10938 doesn't do me any good. Oh, Liz, you haven't seen this Pac-Man before? This is 256. This is the one they've used in all the tournaments. It's funny enough, there's a championship edition that is basically shit. I hate to say it. I can show you it. I can show you it later. I'm not going to do it now. It's actually terrible. The championship edition is awful. But this one is on tablets and on Steam. I do not want to go that way. I'm going to go around. So it's been used in a lot of actual championships. Oh, shit. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. We're good. I made it. Mainly, it was the Champion of Fire is what I'm thinking of, which is actually defunct now. Amazon was trying to make their stuff all esport friendly, and it turned out not to work. But that's what made me really buy into this game, was because the Championship of Fire. I was going, you know what? That looks like an awesome rendition of Pac-Man. And it is actually pretty cool. With all the power-ups, it actually makes it a little bit easy. But they have different varieties of ghosts than the original Pac-Man. This would probably be my second favorite Pac-Man. My favorite Pac-Man would, of course, be Mrs. Pac-Man. On the old systems. The old stand-up systems. I just found out. It was sent to me in an email. The game's still pretty loud, isn't it? 20%? I'm gonna actually... Oh, I can mute the game. I don't want to mute the game. You gotta have the classics. Get the classic. Let me change this up. It's down to 2%. Let's drop that down to 10. All right. There we go. So I found out that somebody, I forget who, is selling the old stand-up consoles, you know, the ones you see in arcades, for $250. Isn't that tempting? I mean, not, unfortunately, not Miss Pac-Man, but the original Pac-Man, yes. So I was so tempted, but then, you know, where am I going to put it, right? Where am I going to put it? And plus $250, which is a little crazy. I mean, I don't just have that kind of money just sitting around. But I'm really, really tempted. Working order? Yeah, working order. Absolutely. That's why I was so tempted. It's like, wow, I mean, how do you not at least consider it that? Oh, we're totally boned here, aren't we? Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. We freaking squeaked through there. I don't know how the hell we did that. But how do you at least not consider it for 250? It was probably a Cyber Monday deal, so I don't know if it's still true, but I want to believe. Okay, we'll grab the Electric Death here, and we'll be in good shape. These guys are toast. They don't even know it. Linz, where would you put it in your place? You don't have room. It takes up, like, think of it like a square meter. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to where I was going. It'd take up like a square meter of space. Where would you even put it? In your kitchen? I mean, it's not going to be... You'd have to get a bigger place just to house the arcade cabinet. It's just not worth it. I don't know. It could be worth it, though. I don't know. It's tempting. In the kitchen. Yeah, okay. Well, you know. If you don't use that to, you know, cook, I guess you're fine. Linz, also, if you just want to jump onto the... Get rid of Bun. You would... No. No, don't do it. Linz, if you want to jump on the PlayStation call, I've got the PS4 up and running, so if you want to do that, actually talk in real time. Get rid of Bun, she says. Like she would. I mean, there are priorities in life, but I don't think that's one of yours. Oh, shit. Okay, no, we made it. We made it. That was close. This is also going to be a little close, but we can do it. Oh, no! I thought the red guy was going slower. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. It's fine. We'll get through it. I'm going to grab those cherries. It's not much of a power-up, but it's something. Oh, there's a flame over there. I'm going to totally grab it. You guys can't stop me. I should probably go for the 256 count, because that'll give me more clearing space. So I'll treat that as my priority, even though it probably shouldn't be. You guys get wiped. That is not a great power-up for me, but I'll take it. And we'll go our way through. No, that's good. We got this. I want 256. Come on, you gotta give me 256. And it looks like it's gonna even give me some power-ups and some multipliers, which I like. I want that power-up over there. Nope. Okay, that was bad news. That was not great for me. But I can turn around and get it. Ha! Snuck right through. Can't even be stopped. Did reset our count, but we're totally fine. Oh, wait. Did I not join? Hold up. I don't think I joined the party. Let me, I keep doing this. Did I not actually join the party? I thought I did. Sorry. Event party. It says creating party. I don't know if that's the right party. I think that's the event party. It's hard to tell. Linz, I'm going to try inviting you and see if that works. I don't know if that's going to do it. You could. You might have to join a completely different party when the game starts. Okay. Electric death for sure. There we go. all the way through. We're good. We're good. Oh, the score is shit. We gotta work on this score. How are we gonna do this? I'm getting the 256 will definitely help. The apple's okay. We'll get the apple. The orange guy is gonna be a bit of an issue. Only if we let it. 256. Come on, we get 256. Shit. I had to abandon it. If I didn't, we'd be dead. No, what? 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 Okay.
Run for your life.
There must have been a ghost in there and I just didn't see it. Hey, Linz.
Yo, yo.
How's tricks?
Pretty good. I left my headphones at home, unfortunately, so I had to change my setup a little bit, so hopefully I'm not sounding too weird.
No, you're sounding good. I don't hear an echo, so at least I'm totally...
I have my shitty earbuds into my receiver, and I'm using PS4 remote to my computer because my headphone length is too short. So I'll be watching and playing the game on my computer through PS4 remote.
Well, it wouldn't be a Thursday stream if you didn't have some kind of arcane setup.
Yeah, it's I'm trying to get better at it. I almost picked up a soundboard, is it? Or mixer or something for Black Friday, but there weren't really much good sales, so it's like, never mind, I'm not going to learn them yet.
Were you only looking at Amazon, or were you looking everywhere else?
No, only Amazon.
Okay, because a New Egg had a couple of good sales on a bunch of different streamer stuff. What was that?
Did you pick up anything?
What did I pick up? Well, I got a PS4 Pro, but that was unrelated to the...
Oh, nice!
But I did that because the Red Dead Redemption PS4 Pro is supposed to be the best one out there, and I wanted one anyway. So basically, it's a PS4 with a free copy of Red Dead Redemption 2, so what the hell?
How are you gonna play Red Dead and Divinity 2?
I'm not. Effectively, I'm not going to play Red Dead until a lot of the other streamers stop. Because if I compete with them, there's no way.
Gotcha.
I won't get any views. So I figured I'll just wait. At the very least, I'll wait until online, which is actually not that far away. That's like a month away. And maybe I'll play it then. But I don't know. I have a lot of other stuff to play too, so it's hard to tell.
Yeah, I picked up the Elgato Stream Deck from Amazon for $100.
Oh, you actually got one, huh?
15 button. Yeah, the 15 button for $100. I was like, I don't have $100 to really do this, but fuck it, it's never gonna be this cheap. So I've been not really going out much.
Have you found it useful?
I only got it on Tuesday, and I unfortunately had to help. It was my friend's. Oh, it was Jeff's birthday Tuesday, so I couldn't play with it. I was at Jeff's place. And then Wednesday, my friend Cassie wanted to set up her Alexas. She got a few, so I'm like, oh, let me help you. And then now we're on Thursday, so I haven't had a chance to really mess with it. But I do love that I can program one button to have all my websites open up and tab up, have OBS open, have an intro thing playing, and then it will, I can have a delay, and then I can have it start recording with one button. So I'm looking forward to programming that properly, but just haven't had a chance yet. This weekend, though, for sure.
Okay, so you don't know what the effect is yet.
No, I haven't put it through trial run of a good situation yet.
Okay.
Yeah, that will be this weekend, I hope, on Sunday.
I'm tempted by it, but the tablet version of the Stream Deck for Slobs, not OBS, but the Streamlabs version, is doing okay for me, but what you're describing sounds like a hell of an upgrade.
Yeah, it was a new feature that apparently only came out like a month or two ago or something. So it doesn't really matter how many buttons I have on this thing. If I want to run multiple things, I can just have it go, all as one. And I also love that I can use it for PlayStation, or sorry, I can use it for Photoshop and stuff too. So I'm gonna have to check that out as well.
It has Photoshop integration. What does it do with Photoshop?
If anything has a keyboard shortcut, I can do, key things, apparently, and make keyboard shortcuts.
Huh.
So I know that Photoshop has automation, like the,
Oh yeah, tons of macros for it, yeah.
Yeah, so I can basically run those with a push of a button, and I can make, obviously, the graphic of the button on my Stream Deck. So it's not super necessary, because I'm so used to Photoshop over the years and using the keyboard, but it's just pretty damn cool.
Yeah, it sounds more of a gimmicky toy, but hey, what's up?
Yo, Zach.
Hey.
Yeah, Zach picked up something for Black Friday too, or Cyber Monday, or whatever.
Yeah, a Yeti mic.
Did you get
nice.
it yet?
It's probably at Dad's place by now.
Oh, you have to pick it up.
Yeah, but thankfully I'm taking tomorrow off work.
Oh, nice. Yeah, the Bahamas, right? Needed your few days off.
Yep.
Yeah, I always have to rest and relaxation after work trips. I cannot function properly. So next week's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
So next week I'm going on a junket from Monday through Wednesday.
A junket?
Junket's sorry, old IT term from like the 90s. Basically, it's a work paid trip for basically no reason than otherwise be a work based trip. There's no real purpose to it, but I have to go anyway.
Where is it?
It's Portland.
Oh, I like Portland.
So I'm gonna be there Monday through Thursday morning. I'm waking up super early Thursday morning to get here Thursday afternoon. I still have to go to work, and then of course we're streaming Thursday evening. So if I'm a little out of it next week, that's probably why. If you need to instruct me on what I need to do, it's also good.
Well, I have a slight issue with your girlfriend on Thursday. It's our 2-year friend anniversary on Thursday.
What is it? Recall Day or something like that.
Day.
Yeah, Prohibition Day. Yeah.
So I'm thinking, what can I do? How can I do both? So I don't know what to do yet. I mean, I would like to play, obviously, but I don't know what to do. So I'm thinking about what the possibilities are. Maybe I can meet up with her later on, or I'm not sure. Because, like, maybe I can stream with you guys for an hour, but if it's not worth it for an hour, I don't know. And I can't ditch Kathy. It's like our friend anniversary. So I don't know what to do yet. I'm going to think about it.
I would actually recommend saying that, observe it on Friday, because drinking on a Friday seems more traditional, kind of.
Yeah, it's just that there's a bunch of drinks for 35 cents on
Oh,
Thursday.
for that specific day?
Yeah,
Okay.
because of Prohibition Day.
Right.
And so, like, RJ and everybody wants to, like, do a few events. And so they're all in North Hollywood. Like, the one right walking distance from my house, and then there's one a mile away after. So
Well, and then, of course, you guys have to go back to the bar you guys met at, right? You can't just...
Exactly! That's the one by my house.
Okay.
So I'm gonna think about it and see what to do, because if you guys aren't down to stream for an hour, because I can meet up with her at maybe 9 p.m. or something, and then go out. But if it's not worth it for you guys, then maybe I don't play with you guys on Thursday, but then that means not everyone can play. So I'm just kind of torn. It's like, of course, our friend anniversary is on our gaming day.
Well, this year. It won't happen again
Not
next year.
Friend anniversary.
Yeah. I know, we just took 2 weeks off, and then it's like, yay, we're back, and I've been doing a lot of research on stuff, and I'm so excited, and this happens. I'm like, nah.
Well, I hope you remember all that research, because from what I remember, we're very close to the point where we can go back and reallocate all our points and respec our character.
Ooh,
and
respect
change
time.
any mistakes that we've made.
Mistakes. We haven't made no mistakes. Mostly it's skills that I want to get, and I want to start doing combinations using my frost, part of my frost paladin powers. There's some really cool combinations where I can, you know, create a frozen area, and then I can blow all of it up, you know, and then everyone standing there gets water damage. So Zach, you do some pretty good combinations, like when you,
but my
you know...
combinations are rather selfish and physical.
But that's okay. I mean, those are, you know, those work. So there's a few skills that I want to pick up. So I need to get a few more warfare skills to add on to my Hydrosophist. Right now I only have really battering ram as my only warfare, and plus I've been putting up my warfare points, so it's like I need to start going more into warfare and less into Hydrosophist, because I'm already pretty good with Hydrosophist.
I have a couple of warfare skills that I use. They're really good at applying really nasty statuses to the opponents. I have 2 of them. I have battering ram, just like, I think actually I might have battering ram. No, I've got the shockwave. Yeah, the shockwave knocks enemies down, just like your battering ram does. There's a really nasty one that if they don't have any armor, they can't walk away from you. It applies a crippling effect, crippling strike. Duh. And there's a really, really nasty one later on. I think it's called Overpower. And it's, if your physical armor is greater than your opponent's physical armor, it destroys all of their physical armor and knocks them down for a turn.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I just found out that battering ram has mobility across ice. So it's like, okay, now I need to think I do want to combine that with some of my Hydrosophist skills. So there's that. But also for warfare, there's this thing called Whirlwind, and I can attack 3 targets for 100% damage.
I think it's any targets that are near you. I don't think it's limited to 3.
Oh, I thought it was just 3. I wrote down.
I think it's
targets.
Anybody that's within like 3 character lengths away from you.
Well, there's Blitz Attack where I can hit up to 2 targets.
Yeah, that
within
one's
10
teleport.
Yeah, that's 10mm radius on that one.
Millimeter, I think it's meter.
I mean,
not
sorry,
millimeter.
meter. I don't know why
That would be very
I said
tiny.
Everyone stand very close to me in your personal bubbles.
Alright, group hugs.
Yeah, just kidding, die. I know Smidge has Tentacle Lash. I'm kind of interested in that as well. And Zach, you have Cloak and Dagger, and I'm kind of interested in that as well.
There's a warfare skill called Phoenix Dive. And
Yeah,
that's
you
a
leap to
teleport.
your target. Yeah.
That's really useful.
It does, however, create a ring of fire around you.
Yeah.
But that won't be too much of an issue.
Yeah, when you land, it creates the fire around wherever you land. Which is okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's a warfare teleport. It's pretty good.
So maybe I don't need Cloak and Dagger then if I do Phoenix. So I'm going to take Cloak and Dagger off that list then.
Yeah. Phoenix Dive is definitely where you want to, because you're going to be going to warfare anyway.
I want to do like 2 for 1 is what the suggested thing. So for every 2 into warfare, I'd put 1 into Hydrosophist, and I've been more going into Hydrosophist, so I need to go back into warfare and start doing that.
Yeah, I want to do the same thing with summoning. If I can summon, if I get my summoning up to 10, the little guy I can call in basically triples in size.
Nice.
Yay!
And then triples his damage, I think, too.
Oh.
No, that's cool. I like your little dudes.
Yeah, and the totem should do more damage based on the summoning skill as well, so... Really, I should just focus on summoning and nothing else, I think, for the next couple of levels.
Yeah, I tried looking up, like, traits and status, like what to do with those, and I'm not really seeing anything, so I guess whatever on that.
Yeah, this is a
Yeah,
very
I'm-
wiki-based game. You really gotta, like, deep dive in a lot of stuff to be able to find any information.
Yeah, I'm kind of torn on what abilities to take. You know, in regards to the traits.
Well, I definitely need
Yeah,
more
I
lore
don't wanna-
master because apparently some things require 2 lore in order to identify, and I only have 1.
Ah.
So there's gonna be some
Yeah.
shuffling around to get to that. Oops.
Yeah, I still have no clue with that, but since we'll get to shuffle things, you know, with the mirror or whatever, then I'm no rush right now.
Yeah, definitely. Susanna, over the weekend, I wanna talk about just commissioning some stuff from you, like you know, starting in a moment screen, a frame for my stream, and
You don't have to commission me.
well, I don't want to just say that, oh, for free, I want you to do all this work.
Dude, Eric just did that to me today, which was part of the reason I was a little pissed off. Also,
Oh, what a jerk.
yeah, so I just animated the Nerd News Social logo and created a whole intro, and then he's like, oh, this is great, I love it. Can you do another one totally different? And I'm like, what? Like, what?
Because
I
obviously
do
it
this
only
for
took you
free.
5 minutes to make, so obviously you can just
No,
do it.
it took, you know, it was a lot of thinking and stuff over, I guess, maybe a month of me making that. So yeah, 5 minutes.
But non-artists have a tough time kind of internalizing how long it takes to do stuff. So you get a lot of that,
Yeah.
I bet. You get a lot of, oh yeah, well that only took you like half an hour, right? So you can totally do this.
Yeah, it's the whole coming up with it. Oh, you died.
Yeah, I'm not good at this game. I used to get 50,000 on this regularly, and now I'm lucky if I
Ooh.
get 10.
Well, how old were you? You said you played this when you were younger.
Well, no, this version of the game I played like 2 months ago. I got 50,000 regularly, but never on stream
Oh.
because, you know, pressure of everyone watching, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, especially me. I'm watching you right now. But yeah, it's like, you know, coming up with the concept, and animation is a lot harder
Oh,
than
I bet,
like just
yeah.
a static image. So, ugh. And then he's like, "I'll make the logo," and I'm like,
That's the
"Fine,
easiest
make the
part."
logo, and then we'll talk." Yeah. Yeah. So I'm just kind of like really annoyed at him right now because I've been really wanting to work on my stream, and I told you I got my stream deck, and I just don't want to help anyone right now. I want time for myself. I'll help you, Zach, obviously, you're my brother, and I like doing these things, so yes, I will help you. Don't worry about it. You don't have to pay me. You can buy pizza or something, and then we'll work.
That's actually really cheap commission. That's like, what, 20 bucks?
Yeah.
I don't. If I went to an artist and said I give you 20 bucks for this art, I think they'd give me a sketch on a napkin. I think that's what that would buy.
They'll write their name, and that's it.
I've read so many stories from like artists who had people just expect them to do work for free, and the stuff that they pull like in exchange for that.
Yeah. Oh my god, ridiculous. People are so ridiculous. Eric is being ridiculous.
Well, hopefully he's not watching your. He's not watching like your stream right now.
Oh, I'm not streaming right now.
So
Oh, but
the
did you guys watch some of... Huh?
chances of him watching this stream seem pretty remote.
Yeah. Did you guys watch any of TwitchCon that happened recently?
No, what was up with it?
Oh, lots of cool stuff, especially stuff that's going on in January. So you know how, Steve, you, am I can people hear me?
Yes, they can hear you.
Oh, my bad, I should be using code names, my bad.
Oh, some random Eric. I mean, there's like 40 million Erics in the world. You're fine.
No, I mean, I should be calling him, Fox, and I should be calling you Pete.
Tango 5-9er.
But you know how we've been using the multi-Twitch or whatever, where it's multiple screens on one? Well, Twitch is going to have that in Twitch. So you can have multiple screens in Twitch.
Did you forget that I linked that on the Discord?
Oh, you did?
I did.
I'm sorry, I did not catch that. My bad. That I was gonna share with you guys anyway, so I'm glad you did it. My bad for not paying attention.
What kind of a Pac-Man is this?
Yeah.
This is 256.
Pac-Man 256?
This is the tablet version that they also ported to Steam. It's actually pretty good. I love this one.
Oh my god, does it just keep going in one direction?
Yes, basically you have to outrun
Okay, because
the
I'm gonna
glitch.
say you're going pretty far forward, and you're never gonna go back.
Yeah, you never go back. You mainly just have to avoid the ghost, get the power up, go high score. It's basically a score attack game. And if you get 256 dots, then the whole screen clears of ghosts and dots.
Okay, but you have to get them in a row without breaking
Yep.
your pattern.
Yep.
Oh, that's insane.
It's doable.
And I
I've done it
bet
a couple
people-
times.
Yeah. Ooh.
Red guy's gonna be a problem. Nope. Okay, he ran away.
Do the ghosts still behave like their classic ghost AI?
So no, because you see Pinky's just sitting there. Clyde kind of goes in the same pattern you would expect. And I've totally forgotten the name of the other two ghosts. Plus, there's another guy.
Inky and Blinky?
Inky and Blinky. There you go. So Inky's the
Happy to
green guy,
forget.
right? I don't remember what the colors
I
are.
can't quite remember. But yeah, Lindsay, I bet you aren't aware, but in classic Pac-Man, each of the ghosts has a pattern that they try to follow when chasing
Oh
you.
shit! I think I'm
So
dead.
they are somewhat actually predictable in the way that they are going to move.
I died in the glitch.
Oh no!
Interesting. Oh my god. Run!
Yeah, it's like one of them would always take the shortest route to you. One of them would always try to cut you off. One of them would always kind of, I think they would move semi-erratically, just randomly. Like they wouldn't actually chase you. And I forget what the last one does, but yeah. So if you
Yes.
knew which ones were chasing you, you could kind of guess where they were going to be.
So they've
What if
changed
they're
the
all
patterns
facing
here.
you?
So the green ones just bounce back and forth. The pink ones, they will chase you if they see you. Red ones will track you down. The orange ones will attempt to turn towards you, but only if they know where you are. And the gray ones just are asleep, and they only wake up if you get proximity.
Neat.
So they've changed
Yeah,
it a bit,
that's,
but not too much.
This game, I was never good at this or the other, like, cell phone games, you know, that were kind of... Yeah, I always sucked at those.
Oh yeah, this is
Yeah,
actually this is murder on the tablet, because you have to swipe left or right to be able to turn,
Ooh.
and so you can't do like this kind of move. Oh, sorry, you guys are probably not seeing it for a little while. I'm just gonna dance here for a little bit,
Yeah.
but I can
with your
dance
quick
here
little
for
turn there?
very, very easily. But
Yeah.
you can't do that on tablet, because that would mean swiping back and forth on the screen like a half dozen times. But that'll save you a couple times.
Yeah. Yeah, Centipede, I think, was the other one I really sucked at.
Oh, I'm terrible at Centipede. Yeah, I played that recently.
Hey guys.
Hey,
Yo, yo!
Centipede's
Alright,
in
gang's all here.
the Atari Classics on Steam, I think, if you wanted to go through it again.
Yeah, I don't have Steam. Yeah.
That's not a good idea.
Oh, but we were talking about the Stream Deck, though, earlier. Piece,
Oh, yeah.
And I don't think I can get it because of my Mac stuff. I don't think it's possible for me. Because I tried looking it up and I couldn't find it. And I can't do, Fox, what's that program you were going to use?
For what?
Streamlabs? Yeah. I can't use
Streamlabs, yeah.
Streamlabs. Yeah, because it's not for Mac. They say it will eventually come to Mac, but, you know, I'm not holding my breath.
So it will work on Linux, though, if you want to root your computer. It depends how technically apt you want to be.
Not at all.
Okay, well then never mind.
Yeah. I am listening to an audiobook right now that is how the computer came to be, and they start back in the 1800s. And a lot of the programmers were actually women, and a lot of the software engineers were men. And so a lot of women we have to thank, because women went into a lot of math things because the men were doing more physical stuff, and you know, they had to go to war and they had to do all that other stuff, while women were, you know, doing math and programming. So a lot of computer things we have today through programming, it started back in the 1800s with some really amazing smart women. And also what's strange is a lot of the people who we have to thank, men and women, for creating these computers, a lot of them stood on the crossroads of art and math, or art and science. So like how beautiful and small, you know, the Macs are and things like that, that would be a very, you know, good example of, you know, art and science and art and math coming together to form harmony. And a lot of them were really promiscuous and gay. So it was very, very interesting. I guess it was more acceptable in like the 1800s to be gay than it is.
Well, it's more like nobody
now.
cared. It was more like, you know what, that's your business. Do whatever you want. Whatever makes you happy.
Yeah.
As long as you don't do it in public, you're fine.
Yeah. There was this one guy who had a gay relationship with another guy, and the guy he had a relationship with broke into his house and trashed the place. Well, the victim, he contacted the police, and he told the police, well, this was a guy I had a relationship with, and he just turned crazy. And so they arrested him and said that there was like an not indecent exposure, because he wasn't doing, you know, taking off his pants in the middle of this conversation, but it was something along the lines of that. And I was like, wait a minute, this guy was a victim, and they're not even paying attention that he's a victim. They're just only paying attention to the fact that he said he had a relationship with a guy. So there's a lot of really cool people who are involved in the creation of what the computer is today. And another cool thing, you know how we say there's a bug in the system? There was really a bug in Harvard when they were doing work on creating a computer with all the vacuum tubes and stuff that used to, you know, make up a computer. And there was an actual moth that was stuck in the computer at one point. They took the moth out to fix the issue, and they taped it into the book that said bug found in, you know, system hardware or whatever.
Literal bug.
Yeah, and that's where it came from. So it's like kind of funny. Yeah, it's a really good. I'm listening to an audiobook right now of it, and it's really interesting.
I thought the bug thing was a not exactly a tall tale, but not where it came from, but it just happened because they thought it was funny at the time because they called them bugs beforehand.
Oh, well, I don't know what came first then. It seems from the book that came first, the bug, like the actual physical bug, and then they started calling it. But it's, you know, because of the vacuum tubes and how it was created, I guess it was very possible. But don't quote me on what came first. From the book, it seemed that the thing that came first was the actual bug, and then they started calling it bug, but they didn't go too in depth about it. It's not about bugs, it's about like the people who collaborated and how the computers came to be. Anyways, that's what I'm doing right now.
Alright, you guys ready to start in on Divinity?
Well, perfect timing, you just died.
Yeah, that's going to keep happening.
Yeah, we're all in the thing. I can push play together and get